Hey everybody. Hey, it is Lolita Walker. I am so excited to see each and every one of you all here today. Welcome back from a long weekend. There's so much to talk about, but right here, this is only 10 minutes of pure power. So let's go ahead and invite everybody into the room. And in the meantime, in between time, let's go ahead. It's a 10-minute power powwow hosted by Lolita Walker. Come on into the room and grab a little bit of coaching, cocktails, and conversations. Yes, coaching is where I leave you with a couple nuggets just to challenge your thinking. Cocktails is where I celebrate the greatness of who you are when you show up right here. And in conversations is what we are about to do for the next 10 minutes. Grab a friend, share it out because it's about to go down. Are you ready for a little bit of motivation? Are you ready to increase your clarity, increase your confidence, and then walk with a new type of commitment? You are in the right place. Come on in. This is Lolita Walker of lolitawalker.com. Let's go. Hey there. Hey, yes, yes. Can you hear the birds chirping? I am at a staycation with a girlfriend for a couple of days. My son and we are hanging out. We created this amazing camp. It is just so good. But today, right, in these 10 minutes, I want to talk to you about how to create for your most explosive you. Now, that's what we're going to be talking about all week, you all. How to create, to become, to enhance, to build up, to pow that most explosive you. I'll tell you where all of that came from. But for all of you all who are new to my kitchen table, welcome everybody. How are you? I am Lolita Walker. I am a power speaker, TEDx speaker. I am a business owner of Walker and Walker Enterprises, which is a personal and professional coaching and consultancy, as well as speaking. My goal in life is literally to sit you down, to help you pause, and to pull out all of the greatness that already lies right inside of you. Sometimes we just need a partner right by our side to do that. So whether I am speaking, whether it is my podcast, whether it is my books, whatever have you, you will get all of me in a little bit of coaching, cocktails, and conversations. Yes. So coaching is all about just leave you with a couple nuggets to challenge your thinking. Leave it at the bus stop if it doesn't work for you. And that is A-okay. We don't need any extra weight on our shoulders as we walk this thing called life. Absolutely not. Cocktails is not so much about what you're sipping on, but it's more about celebrating the greatness of who it is that you are when you choose to show up right here. And then conversations is the juiciness we have no matter what platform we're on. If you're in my group coaching program, come on into the room. We have juicy conversations there. Today in my Facebook group, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. Hey, you guys, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So whether you're going to forward this out or engage right here in this juicy conversation, make sure you say hello. Hey, Linda, how are you? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So good to see you. Today's conversation is all about how to create for your most explosive you. So you might say, well, Lolita, where did that come from? You know what? I was talking to a friend the other day and we were just talking about all of this greatness that sometimes lay dormant inside of us. And what if we could experience, but others could experience this explosive us, like this boom, this thing that when you walk into the room, how are you walking in? When I walk into a room, what is the Lolita effect? I always talk about that. Oh, the Lolita effect is here. What does that mean for you? For me, it means my most explosive me. It means that you're going to get all of me. It means I'm walking in my purpose, my passion, my power. And when I'm walking in that thing, I'm standing tall, I'm standing bright. But is there more? We talk about that all the time. Last week, we talked about pressing these grapes, right? Is there some more juice you could press out of that thing? And it doesn't always mean that you are doing more. Today, we're talking about how to create your most explosive you. So I'll be here today on Tuesday for your 10-minute power, right? Then I'll be here on Wednesday for an addition to this 10-minute power powwow. And then on Wednesday, it's not at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we're going in for 30 minutes, okay? A 30-minute half hour of power to lean in and continue the conversation that we've been having, okay? And so you might say, okay, well, how then if I miss this and I'm leaning back in, how can I get in touch with you? Come back. You can get it at Facebook in my private community, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. You can come on into LinkedIn and of course YouTube and Clubhouse. There's some juicy conversations that happen there. And if you want more, guess what? Head on over to lolitawalker.com and let's get you into my group coaching or one-on-one. If you want me inside of your organizations, guess what? Power speaker right here for you. Create for your most explosive you. For these couple of minutes, I want to ask you, what does it mean if you were to say, I say the Lolita effect of my explosiveness? Linda's on. So, Linda, what would you say is the Linda effect for your explosiveness? Whatever your name is, I want you to add it right there. And what is that effect that you want to give when you walk into a room? Oh, I love soul work. What is the effect that you want to give when you walk into a room? And then next, what is the effect that you give when you walk into the room? And sometimes you might not know. I can hear somebody right now saying, you know what, Lolita, I don't know what effect I give when I walk into the room. Well, first, lean into what it is you want it to be. And then ask somebody. Ask somebody that's been in a meeting with you today. At the end of today, say, all right, who's these folks that were in a meeting with me today? All right. What would you say my effect was when I walked into the room? Today, we're only doing 10 minutes of pure power right here, this power powwow. And when we think about creating for your most explosive you, today we're talking the piece about what is the explosive you. Right? You might not be leaning into it right now, and that's okay. The key is knowing it and acknowledging what that is. How do you want to show up? What is that effect you have when you walk into the room? And then, is it different? Is there a gap between where you are and where you absolutely want to be? That's it for today. Not too much, not too little, just enough to shift your thinking just a little bit. Some of us don't think about what is that effect, right? What is the Lolita effect that I want? I want you to walk away with pure power. I want you to sit up, like Stacy says, like a Doberman when I walk in a room. I want you to glean something from me when I walk into a room. I want you to feel all of my clarity, my confidence, my commitment when I walk into a room. I want you to know that not only was I prepared, but I shifted you. That is the Lolita effect. The Lolita effect is I am power, I am passion, I am purpose. And I want you to feel that when I walk into a room, when I exclaim, when I talk, when I articulate what it is that I'm bringing to the table, no matter if it's you one-on-one or if it's within your organization. I want you to feel it and I want you to walk away with some tangible results. So then what do? After you know your effect, what's next? I want you to ask somebody, what was my effect? So now I'll ask you all, what was my effect today when I walked into this room of coaching, cocktails, and conversations? Now, tell the truth. What was the effect? And I will take a look at where the gap was, right? And then that is the work. So today we're talking about how to create for your most explosive you. We'll be here Tuesday. That's today. Wednesday. That's tomorrow. Thursday. And then Friday in my Facebook group, you guys, Coaching Cocktails and Conversations. It's going to be so much fun. There's a bit of us. If you want to come on in. We're doing poetry reads and the first 10 people can come right on into StreamYard. I'm super excited about that, but it'll only be streamed live inside of my Facebook community. And then on Saturday, of course, I am coaching cocktails and conversations for a power hour right there on Clubhouse. And I think I'll go live on YouTube for that one there in Clubhouse only. All right. Listen, you guys, have an amazing day. This week, we're talking about how to create for your most explosive you. And what am I looking for from each of you all? What is the Lolita effect? When I walked in this room right here today, you don't have to know me in order to write a comment. I cannot wait to see, and we will talk tomorrow. All right. Take care. And that concludes our 10 minutes of pure power. Thank you so much for showing up today for your 10-minute power powwow. Now, whether you were live and added in, whether you were sitting on a corner and just doing a little bit of thinking, whether you are watching the replay, I want to say hello to you and invite you to come right on back. Did you miss it? Well, go ahead and shoot it out to a friend while both of you guys taking all of the action. So what is next? Head on over to lolitawalker.com/coaching cocktails conversations, because what's in it for you? Yes, it's a podcast. Yes, it's a group coaching program. Are you a part of it? Yes, it is a retreat. Are you already signed up to make sure you're pulling out that power? Yes, it's one-on-one coaching. Yes, it's a journal. Yes, coaching, cocktails, and conversations is a movement. So grab this 10 minutes and let's do something with it. I will see you later. But head on over, lolitawalker.com. This should not be the first time, but even if it is, make sure it's not the last. See you soon.